Yo, what's up y'all? This your boy Raw coming at you raw. I hope your day is all well and God bless you for stopping by. Now, before we get into the video, please drop a like on the video. It helps me a lot. Thank you. Also, subscribe here for more gaming news from console to PC and maybe even tablets and phones. Alright, this video is about Titanfall 2 and Call of Duty. Now, look. These games came out last week. I think Titanfall 2 weeks ago. The reason I want to talk about this is because after playing Call of Duty, after playing Infinite Warfare and also Titanfall 2, you know, these two games were talked about all throughout the year. In a way, they're going to be the versus mode because both are sci-fi, both have that staple Modern Warfare movement and theme, and it's kind of crazy because Respawn guys who are ex Infinity Ward, it's kind of like the stars align kind of moment, you know, like both of these devs are putting out their games this year. They're out now. What's the verdict? Now, the verdict as far as Call of Duty goes is solid. I already did my review of Call of Duty and I called it a solid rent. It's a solid rent. And that's not a bad thing, because at the end of the day, if you don't like sweaty competitiveness in multiplayer, getting shot once and shooting others so many times, and then having them turn around and shoot you once, you gotta get good in Call of Duty to really enjoy it. You gotta become really dominant and really good. And the sad thing, you might say, first world problems. For me, if I get too good in the game, I start getting bored of it. You know, I'm like in multiplayer as far as anything. Like I start getting bored of it. But at the end of the day, I was enjoying my time with Call of Duty. It's a decent rent. If you guys want to buy it, rent it first. Look, it's not my business if you hate it or love it or whatever, but I'm just saying, you know, Call of Duty, they make so much money off of the fanboys. Just rent it and try it out for yourself. Don't just buy it because you're addicted, okay? You need to see someone about that. But the other verdict is Titanfall 2. Titanfall 2 is a game that, you know, everybody heard of in the first part of the generation, you know, Titanfall 1. And, you know, Titanfall 1, as far as what I heard, I never played it, was on point. But it got stale quick and the replayability felt off pretty hard and the community felt off pretty hard. DLC separated them. And the crazy thing with Titanfall 2, no DLC, no season pass. Everything gonna be free. And that is a plus for me, especially with Call of Duty having a season pass. Now, if you want to say Titanfall 2 is better or Call of Duty is better, I would say you have to base it off the gameplay, and in my opinion, Titanfall 2 gameplay feels so much better than I'm about to say Black Ops 3. I might as well, but Infinite Warfare. Now, there is some things about Infinite Warfare that's cool. When you slide, you can like move around when you slide, and it's like controlling while you slide is really cool. And when you wall run on Call of Duty, I think Titanfall does better wall running, because on Titanfall, when you walk, actually no, I think it was the exit point. When you wall run on Black Ops, might as well call it Black Ops 3. But when you wall run on Infinite Warfare, you know what I mean, it feels really good, but on Titanfall it just feels 10 times better. But when you exit the wall, if you run it on Titanfall, I think you slowly drop off, and on Infinite Warfare, when you are running on the wall and you're about to be finished, you literally run on the wall until you hit the ground. So I actually like that exit, that ending animation, because on Titanfall when you're running, you run too long, he'll just drop off the wall. But on Call of Duty, he will stay on that wall until he hit the ground. So he'll be going down. So if Titanfall had that exit in the animation of running on the wall, it'll be better. But still, Titanfall 2 wall running is still better in my opinion. But I ain't gonna say Call of Duty doesn't do a good job there. Now, story. A lot of people are saying Titanfall 2's story is amazing. Look, I agree with you, but it's not clear. And tell me in the comments if I'm wrong. Like when you play Titanfall 2 story, you kind of was like, oh man, what am I doing again? You know, they had moments in there where you're scratching your head. At the end of the day, it was all enjoyable, but at the end of the day, it wasn't as clear as Call of Duty's campaign. Call of Duty campaign was very clear, and in my opinion, I think that it was definitely more AAA when Titanfall 2 story was like a B movie, and you know, Call of Duty story was like some AAA blockbuster. But at the end of the day, you know, gameplay trumps all, and I really give it to Titanfall 2 when it comes to gameplay. Story, I would give it to Call of Duty. I would give story to Call of Duty as far as campaign goes. Multiplayer, like I said, I would give it to Titanfall 2. And as far as graphics, this is another thing. Call of Duty graphics on the story mode was amazing. It made me say wow. Titanfall 2 actually made me say wow too, but as far as the overall graphics, I really think Call of Duty knocks it out the ballpark. You know, I mean, it looks unbelievable. But Titanfall isn't slacking in the graphics department. At the end of the day, it's all about gameplay, and you're gonna probably hear that from me all throughout this versus mode. But look, if we were to put, you know, the Call of Duty guys versus the Titanfall dudes, I think the Titanfall dudes will win, because as a pilot in Titanfall, you move so fluidly, so awesome, and as a Titan, you can just squish them. But at the end of the day, that is my versus mode on Titanfall 2 and Call of Duty. I'll give it to Titanfall 2, because at the end of the day, Titanfall 2 is overall a fun, great package for $60. Black Ops, it has zombie mode, but zombie in campaign doesn't have too much replayability. It's a shame, because I enjoyed Black Ops 3's campaign. It had a lot of replayability because of the co-op nature of the campaign in Black Ops 3. But look, that's all she wrote as far as that. Write in the comment section, who do you think win this Titanfall 2 versus Call of Duty? I played them both and I give it to Titanfall 2. Let me hear you in the comments below. But like I said, that's all she wrote. This has been Raw, coming at you raw. Pieces. It's there. I believe Black Ops 3's campaign had more replayability since it had co-op in it. But the multiplayer, right? Let me say this. Those of you who played the beta, you know what I mean, and didn't like it, you might not like it here either.